Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
I called last week about the first preseason game, and I'm calling about this one. We looked exactly the same as we did last week. I understand, again, it's preseason, but these are all backups out there who have to play when our starters go down, and we keep getting more and more injuries. And I tell you, what are we going to do this week? Go out, we need tackles. What are we going to do? Trade for a punter? And then our coach, we just have no excitement in these games at all. I mean, our excitement is about as good as listening to his post-game comments because it's exactly the same. 3rd down and 15. Are we ever going to try to get a first down on 3rd and 15 and quit throwing 5-yard passes and not even try? I mean, that's what you're going to get the whole year. I'm sorry, guys, but that's my opinion again. We're not going anywhere with this clown. Take care, guys.
Brought to you by Sunshine and Roses. Scott, I'm concerned about the injuries. We've talked about it. I think the problem is they're not winning the game is not the most important thing. Now, I'm saying that, and Kevin Stefanski would probably slap me around a little bit and say, if we're keeping score, we're trying to win. But they don't place value on winning preseason games.
No, and they should not place values on winning preseason games. And they haven't played their starters much at all in these 2 games. I get the guy's point about the backups. And some played well, some didn't. I thought the defense did show life. Got a bunch of sacks. There was pressure on the quarterback, the Vikings quarterback, all day. You mentioned Chris Williams in the last segment. He had 2 sacks, and we'd be talking about him more if he weren't in a position that's loaded with guys, defensive tackle. So I just think I think it's unfair to put too much on these preseason games. Some guys have shown up. Jamari Thrash, I think, has shown up. We mentioned Mitchell Payton. Guys on defense. Diabate, I think, has shown up. I think in the preseason you have to focus on individuals more than the big picture. On 3rd and 15 in the preseason, are you trying to get your quarterback killed by dropping him back, on a 7-step drop? Just get the ball out of his hands. If you have to punt, you have to punt. They go for it on. They went for it on a couple of 4th downs when they thought they were in range. You could pick it up, and they completed one from DTR to Thrash. That was a good play. So, and then just the last comment is I hope Kevin Stefanski does not watch this show, Dave, because he's getting killed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's usually from Rochester, too. Go figure. But